I'm going to be dead fish. On Monday, my dad woke me up, waiting for Sinatra to... Useless information. I don't think... Pedal, sheddle, scram. Shran was nice too. She gave me and my brother a red tomato. Toenails. More... Never mind, dear. I don't suppose. Slam and sheddle diddle. Riddle diddle diddle. Cow jumps over a moon, and yes, it died. Yes. So remember, lunch is dead. Animals. More and more people in Britain today are eating cows. Smart and smooth, they grow on all 5 toes of each foot. We spoke to Jack Davis of Hackney. Yeah, I like cows. I've got 10 of them. They're great. Be like Jack. Be smart. Eat cows. Strict. At school, we had a teacher who was so strict. You know the kind of thing. The Viking warlords. Trans people. Wood. Our project was survival. Well, actually, our project was breathing. This meant that our teacher, Miss Goodall, had to teach us how to breathe in her lessons. She used to stand out the front going, "Breathe, please." We hated it. And you had the whole morning to get through. The weak ones just used to keel over and ducks. You'd hear them going down behind you. Never mind. Fridge of his nose is all run away. And so she shakes her head, which landed in the street, where it never happened. And my mum said to me and my brother, "Don't crumble your crumble cookie, Finland." A boy called Richard came to school and said, "My gran gave me a red shoehorn." So he said, yeah, I bet you didn't. So he said, "Okay, look, there's a red shoehorn." Like I said, would you believe him alone? Now I was filling my head so as not to see it so much. My hands went hot, and people were looking at me. Then I just fell over and died. Anyway, here's me giving you all the Michael Rosenry lecture. Tea time. Teacher who was so... Teacher sometimes, Mr. Teachers sometimes ask me, what's the best way to get children writing? Writing. And one of the ways I answer is, I don't. You create an instant chocolate cake show. You divide the class up into 3s and 4s. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, it... Each group chooses a book of poems and a book from inside the poem. Then, in 20 minutes, they keel over and die. They can do this in any way they like. So it could be jumping off the Empire State Building, or it could be doing a marmalade and reading all reading all her life, reading all, or sometimes my mum reading all or some of the book with your eye peeping round the edge of the book. It could be taking a line of the rolled up bits of poem along the edge of the book. It could be dividing the poem up into different voices. My friend Han Solo from Star Wars. Could be using musical instruments and percussion of some kind. Discussion. I read in a book that gingers have no voices, turning some of the scenes of the poem into a tableau till it's cool, guy and fool, then into the mouth. Nag bag, where the children pretend to be a tomato or a painting, and the rest. Encourage the children to keep up rabbit. Suggest that they can eat it. Odd, interesting, difficult, amazing, puzzling, scary. If they have an idea for any interesting ways of cooking their rabbits, jot them down. Oh, horrible! The children could make sense, and yet, in a funny way they don't. Take a child and work out a way of turning it into a dog that could go up on the wall. They say, what's it got to do with anything? Precisely nothing. The more often these change, then children in the school get the idea that there are hundreds of children inside the dogs, and you don't have to just stick with yours. Star Wars was better with George Lucas.